Dr. Haripriya, MBBS MD General Medicine, Chief Consultant and Founder of Asian Health Clinic. I'm here to recognize the unsung heroes of the COVID-19 battle, the bankers. So all of us have appreciated and recognized the work of healthcare workers, but somewhere down the line, we have failed to recognize the efforts of bankers who have provided services even during the lockdown. And bankers are bravely continuing to provide the service even despite of the virus situation outside, risking their lives and their families. This is noble work. I'm a customer at Indian Bank, Srinagar Colony branch, Hyderabad, and I happened to visit the branch during the lockdown. And as always, they have greeted me and they assisted me with great care. So since the community spread is very high, I would like to do my part and I would like to create awareness regarding the precautions which have to be taken by the bankers and their families. So as we all know that COVID-19, that is the coronavirus, it spreads via respiratory droplets. So when a person coughs, sneezes, or even while talking, these virus particles, they come and they get distributed in the surrounding air. So when a person is standing in less than 6 feet distance, these respiratory droplets with the virus, they land directly on the nose and on the mouth of the person and they get infected. So in order to prevent this, there should be a minimum distance of 6 feet between a person to a person. So there should be a minimum of 6 feet distance between bankers and the customers, between customers and customers, and between bankers and bankers. So since the community spread is very high, they should consider that every other person other than yourself has COVID and you should take precautions accordingly. Similarly, these respiratory droplets, they can spread via surfaces. So that is when a person talks or sneezes, these droplets they fall on the surfaces and even surfaces can become infectious. So when a person touches or gets in contact with any of the surface, it can be a table, it can be a paper, it can be a pen, your hand will get infected. And then with these infected hands, when you touch your nose and mouth, you can catch infection. So be extra careful and frequently sanitize your hands, and especially when you're touching any surfaces or commonly used places, you have to sanitize your hands. So wearing a mask is very essential now. So if in case you're wearing the surgical mask, please dispose it daily. In case you're wearing the cloth mask, you have to wash it after every use and you have to dry it and then only wear it again. And the outer surface of the mask is very infectious. So in case you touch the outer surface, please sanitize your hands. If not, wash your hands for 20 seconds. Avoid touching your nose and mouth. So along with the mask, face shields provide extra protection. So bankers should be encouraged to wear face shields because they prevent the respiratory droplets from directly falling onto your face. So you can prevent the transmission. And face shields can be cleaned regularly with 70% alcohol wipes or sanitizers, and they can be reused again. So for proper ventilation, the windows and the doors should be left open so that there is a good air circulation and light. And avoid air conditions as much as possible. And banks should be, they should not be crowded. So they should have a minimum number of people at any given point of time. And frequent hand sanitization and masks should be encouraged for customers also. And paperwork transmission between, exchange between customers and employees should be reduced. And as much as possible, digital transactions should be encouraged. And common gadgets or equipments like computers and telephones should be sanitized regularly. And when a bank employee is using these common gadgets, they should sanitize their hands or wash their hands after every use. And for persons handling the cash, it could be the cashiers, anyone, they should wear gloves, and these gloves should be disposed before meals, and they should wear a fresh pair of gloves after the meals. And before meals, every bank employee should wash their hands with proper soap for a minimum of 20 seconds. Along with these, regarding the clothes, bankers should not wear any clothes which touch the floor. Like for example, long gowns or pants which are very long, and they should not touch the floor, because once they touch the floor, the clothes can also become infectious. And minimize the use of accessories. It can be watches, it can be ties, it can be bells. Ladies especially using big fancy bangles or earrings should be reduced. And if possible, tie your hair or put it up in a bun. Do not comb go to the banks with loose hair. And even for the field workers should also be encouraged to use face masks and face shield, and they should sanitize their hands regularly, and they should be trained for a contactless service. And with the ATMs also, the switches or the buttons which are commonly used, they should be sanitized. The surfaces which are commonly frequently touched should be sanitized regularly, and the door handles and what all which are frequently touched should be sanitized regularly. And for the bankers, when you go back home, please wash your hands, wash your feet, remove your clothes, wash them separately, wear a fresh pair of clothes, and then only interact with your family members. And for a healthy lifestyle, you should have a proper sleep of minimum 6 to 8 hours. Continuous proper sleep is adequate. And hydration, water should be taken adequately, and healthy, freshly prepared food should be consumed daily in order to increase your or boost up your immunity. Suppose you have any symptoms, like it can be fever, cold, cough, sore throat, loss of taste, loss of smell, loose stools, or any of the mild flu symptoms, do not hesitate, do not delay, go to a consult a doctor immediately, and what all medicines are prescribed, please start them immediately, and do not delay to get any tests done. So bankers are very important for our society. Take care and be safe.